Okay guys, so we got a 2021 Challenger Dragpack. 630 horsepower. A supercharged Fury here. This motor is a 354. And this comes factory with a 3-liter Whipple supercharger. You got Mickey Thompson's. In this particular set, it's beat locked on. You can choose to have that option. It's beat locked on. MSRP is going to be starting at $143. This car does come with wheelie bars from factory, and it also has a parachute attached to it, as you see here. This is a Hemi V8 with all forged internals as well. There are no locks. There is no van. There is no rear view mirror. We have no AC. This is a straight drag car. You would only buy this car for drag racing. It is not street legal. You do have adjustable coilovers on the front of it as well. And you see a vented hood. As with all other high horsepower cars. This has a 0 to 60 time that has not been released from the factory. In 2021, the rear suspension was redone. They're now running a 4-link setup with longer control arms and swing arms. This means it's anti-squat, so you are ready for a drag strip. And again, those bead locks are going to help the wheel not spin from the tire. The roll cage. The roll cage is NHRA certified. And it's fabricated using 4130 tubing. You have a 7-inch display. Which is using the factory's dash. And as you can see, everything is gone. You have a 3-speed transmission. As you see, neutral, third, second, first, reverse. Steering wheel is in the passenger seat. So this thing is NHRA rated for 630 horsepower, but I guarantee this motor is putting out 1300 plus. There are only 50 of these built, and they started taking orders in 2020. So good luck finding one. All right, so now that we passed all the manual, reading the manual and all that good stuff, let's actually look at this thing and take a look at it from a consumer's point of view. All right, so here y'all go. 354 supercharged. You got your actual 4.1 vehicle code. So this is number 43 out of 50. There are only 50 of these built. This is number 43 out of 50. This is that huge 3-liter supercharger. And there you go again, number 43 out of 50. It's strictly made for drag race use. You got upgraded pulleys. Again, forged internals, braided lines. Besides, actually these are too. Underneath, this is probably thermal wrapping for the heat, but all these lines are braided. Adjustable coilovers. That's a huge alternator we got down there. Obviously that's upgraded as well. And this is again rated for 630 horses NHRA, but obviously this is probably like a 13 plus 100 horsepower car, realistically. With Mickey Thompson's on the front and the rear. Front they're running it's running 17s, and the rear they're running 15s. And the rear are bead locked. We got slitted rotors. And here you go, the bead locked rear. And this is a 15-inch rim. And again, these are Mickey Thompson's. Man, look at that. Somebody has taken this thing out. All right, so interior-wise, what I think of it. This interior, to me, is the same exact interior as every other Dodge have. That's the only downfall to these cars. You got your Alpine system. Got your gauges in. Steering wheel. The steering wheel is over in the passenger seat, just in case you're wondering. And it is Alcantara 5-point harness. Three-speed automatic transmission. I might be too big. Guys, I actually might be too big to fit in this thing. Let me see. Okay, so I was gonna try to sit in this thing, but as you see, the seat does not slide forward. It does not slide backwards. It is locked in place. So there is no point in trying to fit in this, because A, there is no way to move the seat forward or backwards that I can see. And B, I am 6'5". This driver looks like he was about 5'11". And these seats have the guards up the top for the helmet. You have all your gauges at the top here to start your car, if we can focus. So this is how you start the car. Obviously you have to turn everything on to crank it. Let's see if these lights work. Are these functional lights? Nope. So the lights aren't even functional in the car. Not really sure what that button is. I'm not gonna press it. For some reason we got the vents open and closed here, but as you see, there's no way to turn them on unless it's all internal control there. Let's go check out the passenger side. And that right there is probably for the parachute. All right, as you see, no locks, no van, oh, and no rearview mirror. There is a helmet that comes with it. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but here's the Alcantara steering wheel. All right, let's see what's in the dash. So more engine components. I'm actually not surprised by that at all because of all the work that went into this car. Then again, we are number 43 out of 50. Alright, and now I'm curious if the windows actually roll down. So let's take a look around the back. You see this is a regular Challenger body. That's the only downfall to this, but this is a super light body. Because as you can see under this, a lot of this is lightweight plastic. This does not feel like metal at all. It actually feels like aluminum. So this is how you pop the trunk. You have your handle here, pull out on it. See your trunk pops, but you gotta push that back in or it won't lock closed. So let's close this back. We got our Simpson parachute. Have our wheelie bars down here at the bottom. And this is that lever that ran on the driver's seat through the top, and that runs all the way through the top of it. So you pull the parachute after you run. All right, so we have our battery in the back. Fuses, of course. And this is probably where you put your fuel in. Yep, so that's gonna be your fuel tank. Let's see what we smell. Straight race gas. Yeah, I didn't expect nothing else, so. All right, that locks into place. So that's where you hold your fuel. Look at this fuel pump. Look at that compared to my hand. Now remember, I'm 6'5". Look how big this pump is compared to my hand. All right, and then in this bag here, this should be everything we need for our car. Everything about your vehicle management system. There you go. And the duffel bag in the trunk came straight from Dodge. I don't know 100% for sure, but I think in 2021, Mustang went electric for their drag car. So this will be one of the last few ICE-made engines for the Dragpack. And this body is actually going to be a lot lighter than your regular Challenger, because what I'm noticing is that this is aluminum everywhere. I don't know the exact weight on this car because there are no stickers, no indicators, no anything on it to tell you any of that. Fuel tank, fuel pump, battery, fuses. You'll need all this to run this NHRA prep drag race car. And it still has a reverse camera on it. Okay. Not really sure what this is, so I'm not gonna touch it because I don't need that to deploy and blow me away. Okay. Carbon fiber, exposed fiber. I don't know, y'all, that look a little plastic to me. All right, no windshield wipers. For everybody keep asking, is this street legal? You have no windshield wipers. You have no side mirrors. You have no rear view mirror. It's automatically not street legal because of that. And then this is where your coolant goes. Let's see if we can get this off. Yep, there you go. That's your coolant right there. Let's close that back before I mess something up. All right, and it is airtight, so. Oh, I made a drop there. We're gonna act like ain't nothing happened. All right, that's airtight. Man, just look at the craftsmanship that went into making this car. You just have to appreciate it. I don't care what your interest is, what you like. You have to appreciate this. Look at that radiator. Holy crap, that's a massive radiator. Let's take one last look at these adjustable coilovers. You see it down there at the bottom? Actually isn't bad when you think about everything that comes with this car. Now, the only thing I can say, the only downfall is that you only buy this car to take to the drag strip. This car wouldn't be street legal at all. That'd be the only downfall to it. But, I mean, in my opinion, who would know? Take it out on the street. Besides, obviously, if you don't have any mirrors, you know, if you don't have any mirrors, no wipers, no rearview mirror. But besides that, who would know unless they stopped you? But this would be really cool to drive on the street. Let's take one more last look at this thing because we don't know how long it'll be here. It's here today, could be gone tomorrow. So let's take one last look at this thing. The craftsmanship that went into it. Okay. One last look at the interior. Okay. Same pockets as before, same material. Now you got, they even left the mirror adjusters in here, like that's useful. I love the material on the gas pedal. Obviously, you don't need your foot to slip off. The gauge is here. Somebody said this thing was slow because it topped out at 100. That's the oil pressure. I don't know exactly what that is. I don't know what this is, but I'm pretty sure this will be a pre-stage button right here. But this is cool, man. The roll cage runs the whole car, and that's where the weight is gonna come from, is that roll cage. And this is a factory color that you could purchase at the time once you could purchase the vehicle. All right, so let's close this up. Do not touch. All right, one last thing before I leave, guys. Is this car worth the price? Absolutely is worth the price from everything you just saw. You tell me what you think, but I think this is absolutely worth the price. You get a lot of car here for the value. Again, the only downside is that it's not street legal, but with a lot of muscle. But you get a lot of muscle for that price. So I would actually drive it on the street just so I can say I drove it on the street, if that makes sense. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you turn that notification bell on because you want to know whenever I drop videos, because it benefits all of us. Make sure you watch those ads because that's how your boy get paid. So like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think. Have you ever seen one of these in real life? I have not until last time I came, when I created that last video. Watch those ads and let me know what you guys think of this. Until next time, your boy is out. Peace.